Dive into the intriguing world of royalty with our guide to the top 10 facts about the royal family. In this quick exploration, we unveil captivating insights and little-known details about the regal lives of monarchs past and present. From historical milestones to charming anecdotes, join us as we uncover the fascinating facts that define the legacy and allure of the royal family. Whether you're a dedicated royal watcher or new to regal tales, stay tuned for an insider's glimpse into the extraordinary stories that shaped the monarchy's rich history. Top of form. Today we will talk about top 10 facts about the royal family. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, also subscribe to my channel. 1. Queen Elizabeth Di had someone break in her shoes. Queen Elizabeth Di had a designated person to break in her shoes for her. Elizabeth's longtime maid, Angela Kelly, shared in her tell-all book, The Other Side of the Coin, the Queen. As has been reported a lot in the press, a flunky wears in Her Majesty's shoes to ensure that they are comfortable and that she is always good to go, wrote Kelly per People, and yes, I am that flunky. The Queen has very little time to herself and not time to wear in her own shoes. And as we share the same shoe size, it makes the most sense this way, Kelly continued. Stuart Parvin, who designed Elizabeth's wardrobe for 11 years, revealed to the Evening Standard in 2017 that a staff member would walk the Buckingham Palace grounds to ensure Elizabeth's shoes were immediately comfortable. The Queen can never say, "I'm uncomfortable, I can't walk anymore." She has the right to have someone wear them in, Parvin added. 2. King Charles gets his shoelaces ironed and has a personal toothpaste tweezer. Before taking the throne, King Charles II was nicknamed the Pampered Prince by his staff at Clarence House because apparently he has everything done for him, according to Princess Diana's former butler Paul Burrell, who revealed details of Charles' lifestyle in the 2015 Amazon Prime documentary Serving the Royals, Inside the Firm. His pajamas are pressed every morning. His shoelaces are pressed flat with an iron. The bath plug has to be in a certain position, and the water temperature has to be just tepid, said Burrell, adding that Charles even has his valets squeeze 1 inch of toothpaste onto his toothbrush every morning. 3. Elizabeth owned more than 30 corgis in her lifetime. During her 70-year reign, Queen Elizabeth was accompanied by dozens of royal corgis. Her love of corgis began as a young girl, when at just 7 years old, she decided she wanted one of her own, the BBC reported. Elizabeth named her first corgi Dookie. It was the beginning of a royal phenomenon. The line of royal corgis that provided companionship to the Queen for 7 decades began with Susan, a Pembroke Welsh corgi gifted to Elizabeth for her 18th birthday. Susan faithfully remained by the Queen's side for 15 years, including when she ascended the throne at 25 years old. "I had always dreaded losing her," the Queen wrote following Susan's death in 1959, according to the BBC, "but I am ever so thankful that her suffering was so mercifully short." In the decades that followed Susan's death, Elizabeth owned more than 30 of Susan's descendants. Her corgi Willow was Susan's final descendant. 4. Princess Anne competed in the Olympics. Princess Anne, otherwise known as the Princess Royal, was the first member of the royal family to compete in the Olympic Games. She rode the Queen's horse, Goodwill, at the 1976 Olympics in the equestrian 3-day event, per the royal family's official website. She did not approach a medal during the Olympic competition, but remains a respected equestrian. Anne competed in several European 3-day event championships and won an individual gold medal at the 1971 Burghley and team silver medals in 1975 at Lumbledon. 5. Charles dated Diana's sister first. Before Charles courted and married Diana, he had a short-lived romance with her older sister, Lady Sarah Spencer. "Charles makes me laugh a lot. I really enjoy being with him," Spencer admitted to a reporter, per Marie Claire. "But there is no chance of my marrying him. I'm not in love with him, and I wouldn't marry anyone I didn't love." Years later, Spencer introduced her younger sister, Diana, to Charles. When asked about Charles and Diana's 1981 engagement, Sarah took credit for setting the pair up. 6. King Charles can drive without a license. The monarch is the only person in the UK who can drive without a license or plates on their car, reports Harper's Bazaar. They don't even need to take a driver's test. Elizabeth drove without a license, but she was a trained driver. While serving in the Army in World War II, Elizabeth was trained as a military driver and mechanic, per Insider. 7. The Queen traveled with her own supply of blood. When traveling by plane, Elizabeth wouldn't leave her castle without her own supply of blood. Dickie Arbiter, a former press secretary to Queen Elizabeth II, claims that royal planes carry blood products that match the royals' blood type. You've got to make sure that you're covering every eventuality, Arbiter said on Hello's a Right Royal podcast, and the aircraft would carry blood in case there was blood transfusion. There's never any guarantee you are going to get the right type of blood at your destination. 8. The royal family's last name is Mountbatten Windsor. Up until 1917, members of the royal family had no surnames. Royals were known by the name of the house or dynasty they belonged to. Surnames were bestowed on members of the royal family. When George V specifically adopted Windsor, it became the family surname, per the official royal family website. It was later decided that Queen Elizabeth's descendants would carry the name Mountbatten Windsor. 9. The Princess Charlotte effect. Charlotte is already a royal fashion icon. Minutes after William and Kate introduced their less-than-a-day-old daughter, draped in a shawl, the designers of that very shawl were flooded with eager customers hoping to match with the young princess. It was within a few minutes we noticed on our website that the shawl was starting to sell. Gillian Taylor, director at the Nottingham-based company G.H. Hurt & Sons, recalls of that iconic day in 2015, per The Telegraph. More than 10,000 people from over 183 countries visited the company's site. Just about every time Charlotte makes a public appearance, it sparks a shopping frenzy from parents hoping to match the young princess look. The Telegraph nicknamed the phenomenon the Princess Charlotte effect. 10. Prince Harry's real name is Henry. Prince Harry's real name is Henry Charles Albert David, but he is better known as Harry. He doesn't know why he was given the nickname, though. My name is Henry as well, Harry told Entertainment Tonight in 2022. But everyone calls me Harry. I have no idea why. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and click to subscribe button.